最近スターバックスでは業績不振などを理由に閉店や解雇のニュースが相次いでいます。アメリカやカナダを中心に店舗が突然閉鎖され、従業員がその日の朝にいきなり仕事はもうありませんと告げられることも。世界中で人気のコーヒーチェーンに一体何が起きているのでしょうか。
So Starbucks announced today that they plan to close hundreds of stores and that they're laying off workers. They said they'll be laying off like 900 people, and these people are non-retail employees. Starbucks is saying that if locations are closing, that baristas are going to be offered another Starbucks to go to and severance packages. Bulk of closures of the Starbucks stores will be in North America and Canada. I should have said the US and Canada. The UK, Austria, and Switzerland, they're going to have some stores close as well. Starbucks will notify the employees on Friday, which is tomorrow, 9/26/25, September 26, 2025. They'll let them know tomorrow if they still have their jobs, or if their positions are being eliminated, I should say. So Starbucks is saying they plan to spend $1 billion on restructuring, and that includes $150 million on employee separation benefits, and that they plan to spend $850 million on store closing and the closing out of leases. So this is bad news for Starbucks employees.
So I've been outside the Starbucks Reserve editing my video and stuff, and I kid you not, just in the past hour, there's been over like 100 tourists who have came and been super just shocked of what they're looking at. Let me show you. Right now there's not many, but sometimes they come in droves. And it's crazy because a lot of the workers who were supposed to work today showed up at 8 a.m. and they didn't get notice till maybe 5 minutes before on a pre-recorded note as well. Insanity. And this is gonna go on probably for the whole week. People who don't know, because this is such a big, like, a Seattle tourist spot. The news station is still here. The shit that gets me is that imagine this is your only income, like your only job, and you get notice that you're fired on the day of, like you're scheduled at 8 a.m. and they tell you, hey gang, you're not employed anymore. Imagine, like, what do? Like, we live in a time right now where it's already hard with the job market and everything going on, and like that's a lot of people's reality today. But yeah, it's crazy.
So guess what, guys? I get a phone call, right? I'm taking a nap. I get a phone call. I wake up and check my phone. Oh, can you call me back ASAP? It's my manager. I call her. I'm like, hello. She's like, oh, did you hear the news? I'm like, what news? Did I get a promotion? No, you're fired. I'm not fired, but guess what? I don't have a job anymore. My store's closing. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean I don't have a job anymore? Starbucks. What happened? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I don't have a job anymore? Do you know how many I have to pay? And that was one thing. It was really one thing to not have my license, but I don't have a job or a license, so now I'm a bum. Now I'm classified as a bum. You don't have a job and you don't have a fucking license. How you gonna get around? How you gonna get around? Now, I wasn't too worried about the license because I'm like, okay, I have people to drive me around. You know, my family members, my boyfriend. No, you can't rely on anybody because it was like, all right, bro, can you drive me here? I'll give you some gas money. No, I don't have gas money no more. I don't have nothing. I don't have the job. So guys, you know, follow me. You know, I'm gonna be doing these get ready with me's and stuff. I'm gonna get to work from here. You know, I was going to, but now I have to. It's not a want, it's a need. It's a necessity.
I can't believe they just announced that the Starbucks Reserve is closing permanently here. I just went in here last weekend, but I couldn't get anything because it was so busy. My friend and I planned to meet up here, but it was so packed that we had to go. We figured we'd come back another day to go check it out, but now it's impossible. They made the announcement yesterday and had started closing overnight. I'm so surprised they made this announcement, and I feel like it was a big part of the Capitol Hill community. So I'm surprised, but what do you think about this?
It has officially happened. Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Seattle is closed. There were 6 Starbucks Reserve Roasteries in the world. The first one that ever opened is the one in Seattle. I worked at this location for 2 years. They closed this morning without any notice. Staff literally showed up to the store at 5 a.m. and the store was closed and boarded up. I guess they closed an hour early last night, telling all of the staff that it was for maintenance, but they were actually just going to board up all the windows and close permanently. There's over 100 people that work at that store. My heart goes out to all the people that lost their jobs today. I have a lot of opinions on Starbucks, none of which are good. So a majority of the articles say that the reasoning for the closing was to reallocate funds to different stores. This is the most BS excuse I've ever heard. It's obviously because they are a union store. They've been pushing the union for long before I even worked there. And supposedly the Starbucks union was planning a 3-week strike coming up. I mean, it's no shocker that they closed, and it's also no shocker that you thought Starbucks was going to care enough to give you a heads up. They've never given anyone a heads up when closing a store. I'm not shocked or surprised, and the Wicked Witch is dead.
今回の閉店は単なる経営の効率化だけじゃない、そんな見方も出ています。実はスターバックスではここ数年、従業員が給料や働き方を良くしようと組合を作る動きが広がってきました。でも会社にとってはコストが増えるし自由も利かなくなるからあまり歓迎されていません。中には組合を作った店舗が突然閉鎖されてこれは組合潰しだと批判されるケースもあるんです。会社は資金を別の店舗に回すためと説明していますが、現場の従業員たちは狙い撃ちにされたと感じているわけです。おしゃれなカフェの裏側では実は大企業と働く人たちのせめぎ合いが続いているんです。日本ではまだまだ人気のスタバですが、あなたのスタバに対するイメージはどうでしょうか。動画の感想などコメントいただけると嬉しいです。最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。